Welcome to another Binge Zone review. Today we're talking about 24 Legacy. Now, before I even jump in my review, I want to say this and get this off my chest. You know what I hate what Hollywood does? What really grinds my fucking gears about Hollywood is when they take a beloved franchise and with a white main character and they totally remove that character and add someone of color or another ostracized minority group. Grr. You see how stupid I sounded just now? That's how a lot of you haters sound when 24 Legacy was announced and the main character was black. Like, as long as the story is great, as long as the story is dope, it doesn't matter what color, nationality, sexuality the main character is, as long as they're telling a compelling story. That's all that should matter. And for the most part, 24 Legacy does just that. It tells a great, compelling story about counterterrorism and action adventure. That's what the whole genre of 24, that's what the whole pulse of 24 was. So whether it's Jack Bauer or Eric Carter, doesn't matter as long as it has the key components of what makes the show 24. And this show definitely has that because it is 24 just with a new main character, with a greener main character, a more rookie main character. And for the most part, 24 Legacy actually lives up to the namesake of 24. It has the same beats, the same tropes, everything that made 24 great, you can find it all in 24 Legacy. But it's refreshed in the sense that it brings forward new characters. We have a new protagonist, we have a whole new CTU staff, we have a whole new government in office, and we have whole new threats. Well, not whole new threats, it's still the same Middle Eastern terrorist shit that 24 was doing that's being done now. But it's a rougher team. And what I really enjoyed about 24 Legacy was starting all over again, because by the time 24 with Jack Bauer ended, Jack was pretty much a god who could do no wrong, who could stop any terrorism threat in the world. But 24 Legacy scales it back to season 1 of 24, where we have this fresh new crew that we don't know, and they're still fiddling their way around, still trying to find out what's going on, still trying to solve some of these mysteries. And it takes us back a bit, and it makes us wonder, would it succeed, would it not succeed? Because at the end of 24, we always knew Jack would succeed, but with this new group, do they have what it takes to get the job done? And for the most part, they do, because like I said, it's 24, the same tropes are followed again. And what 24 Legacy did was encapsulate everything that is 24 and add it to that. So I enjoyed that part. Eric Carter as the new main character, I had my trepidations about him, not because of his race or anything stupid like that, but just his character. In the first few episodes, he was too Jack Bauer light-ish. What I mean by that is that he was pretty much Jack Bauer, but that's not why I signed up for the show. I signed up for a new take. So as the show progressed, like, he got to build his own character, his own personality, because there's no way in the second episode you're beating up, spoiler no spoiler, there's no way in the second episode you're beating up cops and doing all these morally gray things that Jack Bauer would do in order to get the job done. Like, you're not that savvy or experienced in that aspect. But once he got his own voice, his own character, his character really began to shine. And not just his character, but the entire staff of CTU. I feel like, granted, this is 24, so there's always a mole in CTU. Always. And always. This is 24 at its best. But regardless of the fact that the cast of 24 Legacy and the CTU members were fresh, they brought their own ideas. The director or former director of CTU was a great character. Another character is a tech analyst who stood out. Granted, it's not Chloe, it's not Jack, but these are characters that we can get behind. Overall, 24 Legacy did what it was supposed to do. It's supposed to reintroduce us to the world of 24, and it does just that. Granted, it copied 24 a bit too much for my liking, but you have to get the core audience back so I can understand why they did that. And hopefully, if it gets to season 2, they can expand and tell their own stories, because I'm pretty much invested in these characters, and they left a lot on the table as opposed to what hasn't been resolved. And with all the side characters and side plots that they have, like, the show is really intriguing. Overall, it's not gonna make you forget Jack, which is not its point. Its point is to bring us back to this world that we love so much, to the point that 24 has been cancelled for years, and they keep tossing the idea of bringing it back because it was an immensely popular show. And if you watch 24 Legacy, you can see why. It's still the same pulse beating, heart racing drama, action adventure, spy thriller that it always was, just with a new cast of characters, a fresh cast of characters who have to get behind it and become these badasses that we know and love. Granted, I will always miss Jack Bauer's "damn it, Chloe," but that was a terrible expression, I'm sorry. But still, I gave it a shot. I enjoyed it. I'm gonna give 24 Legacy a B because it is that good of a show. So 24 Legacy, have you seen it? Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you haven't, definitely check it out. And if you've never seen the original 24, you don't have to enjoy 24 Legacy because you'll enjoy this one. Anyway, guys, give this video a like, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, and of course, guys, until next time, binge on.